Controlling our wealth leads to prosperity and freedom, while being controlled by our wealth leads to poverty. These are the words of Edmund Burke, a philosopher and Irish statesman. This statement remains relevant today, where money is commonly seen as a measure of success. Despite our various objectives and motives, we often find ourselves trapped in the cycle of earning, spending, and balancing our wants and needs. Consequently, we may wonder about the undisclosed principles of wealth and how to attain financial success. Today's episode will provide an answer to this question by presenting 10 rules that govern money. Number 1. Let money work for you. One key difference between the rich and the poor is their approach to money. The wealthy make their money work for them, while the poor work for their money. Instead of focusing on the day-to-day tasks, the rich hire the best minds to run their businesses and devote their time to strategic planning. In contrast, the poor spend all their time working for someone else. The rich have multiple streams of passive income that allow them to earn without actively working, while the poor must work to earn a living. The wealthy have a plan for their expenses and even set aside emergency funds, whereas the poor lead paycheck to paycheck and may go hungry if they don't get paid. The differences between these two groups are clear. When money works for you, it can generate even more money. Number 2. Money attracts money. This rule of money is perhaps one of the most significant in this century. Affluent individuals tend to be friends only with those who share their financial status. It is not that they avoid socializing with poor individuals, but rather that their wealth attracts others within the same economic bracket. While some may argue that wealthy people are arrogant and disdainful of the poor, the reality is that the two groups share very little in common. If your aim is to become wealthy, it is necessary to befriend individuals who are financially successful. By associating with affluent individuals, you can gradually acquire their knowledge and habits, and ultimately become one of them. These people possess the know-how to earn money, live lifestyles that enhance their financial well-being, and are surrounded by opportunities. Number 3. Money loves risk takers. As you age, you tend to become more risk-averse. A 23-year-old is more likely to invest in high-risk investment options than a 70-year-old. As you approach old age, your tolerance for risk decreases. Taking risks can lead to greater financial rewards, and if you choose to play it safe, you may miss out on significant opportunities. Typically, the greater the opportunity, the greater the associated risk. Therefore, while you are young, it is important to invest intelligently and take calculated risks in all areas of your life. Number 4. Money hates lavish spenders. When you remove sugar from a jar and don't refill it, the jar will eventually be empty. The same applies to money. If you constantly spend it without replenishing it, it won't grow. Successful and wealthy people have strategies in place to replace the money they use up. To accumulate wealth, it's not enough to simply indulge in luxurious experiences like first-class travel, expensive cars, and lavish homes. You must also have a reliable means of replenishing the funds you've spent. Thornton T. Munger once said, "The habit of saving is itself an education. It fosters every virtue, teaches self-denial, cultivates the sense of order, trains to forethought, and so broadens the mind." This quote highlights the importance of saving, which teaches us valuable life lessons and shapes our character. Number 5. Money is earned through crisis. According to Warren Buffett, a well-known Wall Street figure and Forbes billionaire, the key to achieving financial success in the stock market is to be greedy when others are fearful, and to be fearful when others are greedy. This advice is not limited to investing, as crises present opportunities for astute individuals to earn significant profits. During a crisis, some needs are magnified, resulting in increased demand for certain assets while prices fall. For instance, real estate typically performs poorly during economic downturns, and stocks prices may plummet. However, the wealthy capitalize on such moments by purchasing assets, restructuring loans, and building liquidity. For example, during a crisis, someone may acquire a property valued at $1 million for just $750,000 due to low demand. If this individual holds the property for 2 years, they are likely to earn substantial profits from capital gains once the economy stabilizes. Similarly, during a crisis, the stock prices may drop. leading many people to panic and sell to avoid further losses. However, those who understand the principles of wealth recognize the opportunity and purchase stocks at reduced prices. Economic hardships do not last forever, but they offer the best chances to increase one's net worth. Therefore, it is wise to save money and invest prudently during the next crisis. Number 6. Money is easy to get and harder to maintain. Although many individuals are able to make money easily, they often struggle with maintaining it over the long term. This phenomenon can be illustrated by the big check syndrome. For instance, consider a real estate agent who sells a $6 million home and earns a commission of $200,000 in a single month. During the following months, the agent begins living as if he earns such a significant amount each month, despite the fact that his actual monthly earnings are only around $17,000. The initial influx of money misleads the agent into focusing on the total amount and hence, he splurges it. Many people become overly excited when large sums of money suddenly appear in their bank accounts. Rather than investing the funds wisely to double their money, they tend to spend it, change their lifestyles, and fail to recognize that the sudden increase in income is temporary. It is important to remember that money thrives where it is nurtured and well taken care of. While it may be easier to earn, it is harder to maintain. According to the Forbes list, every year, 80% of new millionaires lose their status. This fact is certainly something to ponder. Number 7. Money loves secrecy. To maximize the effectiveness of money, it's crucial to keep some level of secrecy. It's recommended to have a personal secret account that nobody else knows about. Maintaining financial privacy is crucial because people tend to take advantage of you when they are aware of your financial situation. While it's important to help loved ones in times of need, being too open about your finances can lead to constant requests for money. This can ultimately strain your relationships when you are unable to help. However, having a secret account can serve as a lifeline in the event of an emergency. You never know when you may need extra cash, such as during a business bankruptcy, unexpected expenses, or other unforeseen circumstances.